believe INEOS heard my open heart surgery, and that's the best way to put it, our episode. And we've actually got United, that is actually Man United, got a structure in place. And things
Good one as well. A good structure as well.
Yeah.
With proven track records of
Yeah,
them doing the job.
There's optimism. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you've got Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Jean-Claude Blanc, David Brailsford, these other guys. Then Barada from Man City's finally started his role. He's got his guys underneath. Then Ten Hag, fortunately, I say fortunately for his sake, he stayed in the job, but he's got new assistants in Rene Hackart and one of the best strikers of all time, Ruud van Nistelrooy, who was also a PSV coach a couple of years ago. So, yeah, obviously United started to make some signings. Xerxes, Euro's basically done all his medical and stuff, just waiting on the announcement. By the time this comes out, it'll probably be announced. I was hoping it would have been announced today because I added United's admin. I was like, yo, admin. Where's the admin? Where's the announcement? Sorry. And obviously we beat Real Madrid to that signing, which was a massive one because United have lost out previously on these kind of signings to Real Madrid. So Benzema and then Rafael Varane, basically in the same format. So and people were like, oh yeah, you're paying this much for 18-year-old, blah blah blah, etc. We're like, no, we're paying that much for one of the best youngsters in Europe in his position. When Madrid and Barca, regardless, when Madrid and Barca are going out to Brazil and getting the best youngsters because they can, and others can't compete, no one really says nothing. But now, when it's United, because Liverpool were in for him as well, but the reports were that they fully felt he was going Real Madrid, so they felt it was pointless. And Madrid tried to do the small boy thing to Lille and say, yo, we're not playing what you want. We'll wait for him to come next year. Like Mbappe's just arrived for them on a free. And then United said, nah, brethren. So I was really, really happy once all that got announced. Obviously, they're
very proactive in their approach.
Yeah, 100%. And it's just more...
We haven't even witnessed in a long time.
Yeah, it's not like crazy excitement, but it's real optimism in it in terms of going forward. Obviously, Euro's going to make mistakes. He's 18, but like he's actually got some leeway in that sense, some grace, like a bit of a grace period. Obviously, with social media and that, there's always going to be bants after every game or psychoanalysis. But over years, if he can develop on a Saliba trajectory, then United could be in, have their centre back for a while, depending on how long he stays. Because, I use Saliba as an example.
Always be lurking, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. That's why one of my boys on Twitter, they added Real Madrid or something, and they were saying there's a very good French centre back in the Premier League, and they were talking about Saliba, innit? And then I was like, where? So, yeah,
you never know. The ass could turn and just grab Saliba. But one thing I did like about United, though, is that the way we've been proactive, in our transfer dealing so far. Because even with the Xerxes deal, we paid above the release clause, but we just put it on Klarna.
Yeah.
With like 1.2 mil interest.
Yeah.
Which is something that we're not known to do in the past. Before we'll just go and bid 80 million.
Sorry. Euros announced.
Certain people in our squad.
Sorry,
Euros for 80 million. That shouldn't be in there.
Euros there. He's announced. He's holding the shirt. Oh my days! I wish I could turn my screen. Aye.
Just like that, man.
Come on. United. Come on. Aye. I'm happy. I need to add everyone that doubted me. Aye. After this, I'm going straight to Twitter.
You man are buzzing, right? You're buzzing, but
Go on.
You have the same manager in place.
Yeah.
You still have a lot of the same people that were in the squad in place for next season. Yeah.
I understand.
No. Of course, it's not overnight. I've heard that the lit might be coming as well. I heard the lit might be have agreed something to move there as well. But
Hmm.
you also got to understand that with the Saliba situation, Arteta loaned him out for the first year, 2 years, and
Basically,
then
first 2 seasons, yeah.
yeah, first and then he came in. Whereas you're demanding Euro to come and be Saliba esque or the man straight away. Do you get what I mean?
Nah,
And I
not straight
don't.
away, not straight away.
No,
But
that's what I stated. I was like, and when I said Saliba trajectory, I was talking more in terms of the years
Like two,
that
3 years.
Saliba's now playing at the level he's at, not him going out on loan. Obviously, for us, Euro's not going to go out on loan because one, he's probably coming into near enough
be the
start.
main centre
That's
back. That's the
yeah,
thing. But
to
that's the
partner
difference.
Martinez and stuff. But at least, like in my eyes, he'll have like say a couple more years where we'll see him at his very best. For instance, I'm not expecting world class straight. He might be, but
Yeah,
but
you never know. You hope as a Man United fan, well, you guys hope that he will be obviously world class straight away and come in and really make a difference. But from what we've seen of recent with the young players coming from France, especially, um, like they tend to take a while to kind of grow into the league, and managers kind of loan them out, give them time, and then when they know they're specifically ready, they come back and they are who they are. So I don't know. It'll be it's an interesting side, and the Manchester United have done some interesting business and look like they're going to continue doing some interesting business over like the course of this summer. But we'll see. We'll see where you guys end up because it's always good before you're playing games,
no,
and then the
100,
games start, and then everything goes downhill. So
100%.
Yeah, but like we said, man, this proactive approach, we haven't. I can't remember the last time we had that.
Yeah, that
Of like
and
overpaying by
probably
crazy amounts.
from the outside looking in, outsiders will think this is actually normal. For us, it hasn't been normal for a long time, like
mm,
with our board's approach. But in terms of like the reason why the Euro deal has excited me more than a lot of other deals is because we've actually beat like another big competing club for him, and that rarely happens. Most teams that compete with Real Madrid for players, regardless of what age, they majority of the time they lose, and we've been on the losing end of those competitions. Bro, I remember from young, like we Barcelona as well. Ronaldinho, I'll never forget that day. There was like United's agreed deal for him, blah blah blah. Man went to play out there. You might have been at my house when I was living in Old Kent. And I come back a couple hours later and I'd see that he's agreed to Barcelona and he's going. I was like, what the hell? So I've known
yeah,
from early that one, because United used to be in competition with Real Madrid or Barcelona for these kind of signings and stuff like that, the marquee ones or the young best players and stuff. And now this one, everyone thought he was fully going Madrid. That was the comms throughout that he's waiting for Madrid, and he probably is still. But like the fact that we've actually got it done, like even if you're giving me your a great 5-6 years, like I know we can actually build on that
That's
with
cool. Yeah.
what the
but
structure's looking like. Obviously, most players they eventually, most of like the foreign players, they most majority of the time probably want to go Real Madrid or Barcelona and stuff like that. But
this that's where
if you're lifting us at that level, especially now, Real Madrid might feel hurt